Hello, and welcome to the Love Navigator. I'm your host, Airless, and today we're discussing jealousy in relationships. Jealousy is a natural emotion that can arise in any relationship but can also be damaging if it's not managed effectively. Today's video will explore 12 tips for dealing with jealousy in a relationship. Tip number 1. Identify the source of your jealousy. Jealousy can often be a sign of deeper insecurities or issues within ourselves, and it's important to identify the source of these insecurities to address them. Take some time to reflect on your own feelings and try to identify any underlying concerns or insecurities that may be contributing to your jealousy. Tip number 2. Communicate with your partner. Good communication is key in any relationship, and it's important to be open and honest with your partner about your feelings of jealousy. This can help to prevent misunderstandings and address any issues that may be contributing to your jealousy. Tip number 3. Practice self-care and work on building your self-esteem. Jealousy can often be fueled by low self-esteem or insecurities, so it's important to practice self-care and work on building your self-esteem. This can help boost your confidence and reduce feelings of jealousy. Tip number 4. Trust your partner. Trust is a crucial component of any healthy relationship, and it's important to trust your partner and give them the benefit of the doubt. This doesn't mean ignoring red flags or turning a blind eye to inappropriate behavior. But it does mean giving your partner the space to be themselves and to have their own experiences. Tip number 5. Remember that it's okay to have separate interests and friendships. It's normal and healthy for individuals to have their own interests and friendships outside of the relationship. And it's important to remember this and to allow your partner the space to have these experiences. Tip number 6. Practice forgiveness. Jealousy can often lead to feelings of resentment or anger towards our partner. But it's important to practice forgiveness and let go of these negative emotions. Holding on to resentment can damage the relationship and prevent you from moving forward. Tip number 7. Seek support. If you're struggling with feelings of jealousy, it can be helpful to seek the support of a therapist or a trusted friend or family member. Talking through your feelings with a neutral third party can often help find ways to manage and address them. Tip number 8. Set boundaries. It's important to establish clear boundaries in any relationship. And this can be especially helpful in managing jealousy. This could mean setting limits on social media usage or establishing guidelines around communication with members of the opposite sex. Tip number 9. Practice gratitude and appreciation. It's easy to take our partner for granted, but it's important to practice gratitude and show appreciation for all the ways they support and care for us. This can help to strengthen your bond while also reducing feelings of jealousy. Tip number 10. Remember that relationships take work. Relationships take work, and it's important to be willing to put in the effort to maintain a healthy and happy relationship. This means being proactive about resolving conflicts, practicing forgiveness, and making time for each other. Tip number 11. Seek to understand your own triggers. It can be helpful to understand what triggers feelings of jealousy in you, as this can help you better manage these emotions. For example, if you tend to feel jealous when your partner spends time with friends, it might be helpful to explore any underlying insecurities or concerns you have about these interactions. Tip number 12. Seek to understand your partner's perspective. It can be easy to get caught up in our own feelings and needs, but it's important to try to understand your partner's perspective as well. This means actively listening to their thoughts and feelings and trying to see things from their point of view. Jealousy is a complex emotion that can arise from a variety of different sources. For some people, it might be rooted in past experiences of betrayal or abandonment. While for others, it might stem from feelings of inadequacy or insecurity. Whatever the source of your jealousy may be, it's important to recognize that it's a valid emotion and to treat it with compassion and understanding. At the same time, it's also important to remember that jealousy can be a destructive force in relationships if it's not managed effectively. It can lead to feelings of resentment, mistrust, and even aggression, which ultimately drive a wedge between you and your partner. What you need to understand is that managing jealousy in a relationship requires a willingness to be vulnerable, to communicate openly and honestly with your partner, and to be willing to put in the work to build a strong and healthy relationship. It's not always easy. But with patience, understanding, and a commitment to growth, it is possible to navigate jealousy in a way that strengthens your relationship and brings you closer to your partner. So, I hope that these 12 tips for dealing with jealousy in a relationship have been helpful. Thank you for tuning into the Love Navigator. Please subscribe to our channel for more such videos. Until next time, take care.